Alright guys, we're back to Love Triangle Trouble. Last time, well, Naru and Suzu had a discussion between them. Basically a sister discussion. Yeah. Which was nice, you know, how they one was worried about the other, etc. That kind of stuff. Which was nice, like I said, it was nice that, you know, one was worried about the other. And that's basically what happened. A little bit serious, but also a little bit, you know, funny, comedic, and stuff like that. And now we're back to the main character. Yep, so let's continue with the story. As per my discussion with Mako yesterday, I decided to just let Suzu be. Or at least that was the plan. I started to second guess myself not even a minute after waking up in the morning. I'm way too nervous. The anxiety I thought I was finally free from comes rashing back to me all at once. If Suzu's devotion to us gets any worse, things won't bode well for our family, especially Nanaru. He's already incapable of living without Suzu. And I'm worried about Suzu herself even more, so having her serve her family is one thing. My parents, Nanaru, myself, we all love her. But if she were to start going out with some douchebag, she might end up doing this guy's bidding. Oh no, hell no. I'd never give my sister over to some idiot who treat her like a disposable tool. But wait, what kind of guy would I allow her to date? He'd have to be hot for sure. Suzu's a real beauty, so I wouldn't want some Ugo giving their kid bad genes. This guy. If Suzu has kids, and they'll be my niece or nephews. They say attractive people live life on easy mode, and I want my sister's kids having the best life possible. But he can't be too hot, otherwise I'll get compared to him. That sucked. Yeah, she gotta get herself a plain guy. Maybe an average looking nice guy type. Wait. One of those types usually get super popular once they become adults. He might become some father who's out every night cheating on his wife with random women. I understand the nice guy progression, because I am one. The more I think about this, the fewer potential grooms Suzu is left with. Hold up, why am I even thinking about this? She'll still in school. It's way too early for her to worry about guys and marriage and kids and all that crap. Is it? Isn't it? I frown, question myself, and I put my pajamas on. Wait, you didn't have them on? After finishing, I head to the living room for breakfast, still pondering what to do with Suzu all while. What do I find upon arriving? More ink. What happened to her? Everyone's just screaming and I don't know why. What's going on? What happened to Nanaru? I don't see her. She burned herself or something?
最初は自分磨きだって張り切ってたけど、だんだん口数が減っていって。
最終的には自分磨きって自分をすり減らすことなんだねと言いながら消えた。
She died? Why are we listing as her cause of death? Self-improvement? Probably the first person in human history to go out that way. Well, she's there. She's not dead. You're alive. Nanaru suddenly flies into the living room in a fit of rage. I mean, I'm glad she's alive, but well, I mean, she doesn't seem so happy. Everything okay, Nanaru? You look kind of worn out there. Alright, let's see how it. Oh, what? It looks like a direction she's pointing at almost gag. It's jet black, but like there are these weird things, glistening dots of deep purple mixed within. It's like kind of a substance you might expect to see in the floor of a bar near closing time. Is this an eggplant that got possessed by the devil?
卵焼きだよ。
Really? Really? Okay. How in the hell? I'm not seeing any egg in that. And I don't think it's physically possible for eggs to be transformed into this hellspawn.
お兄ちゃん食べる？
What? No. You want me to die? What is wrong with you? I haven't even seen it yet. Oh, no. That thing ain't fit for human consumption.
ひどくない？
いやー、これはちょっと。
Yeah, everybody's not gonna eat it.
子供の頃に一緒に料理したこともあったのに、何がどうしてこうなった？ひどい。
It's so sad. And she can give us a cereal as what she wants, but I don't think any of us is going to step up and offer to eat that black ugly omelet abortion. What?
大丈夫だよ、ナナル。だってナナルは失敗した料理をちゃんと自分で味見したよ。
Really? You're gonna taste it?
本当に料理ができない人は自分が料理をできないことを認めたくないから味見とかしないんだよ。そっか。じゃあ私が料理上手になれる可能性はゼロじゃな。
Oh my gosh, you're sweating bullets. Are you sure you're okay?
兄ちゃん、私のお兄ちゃんになってくれてありがとう。
Stop that. You're foretelling your own death.
ナナル、しっかりして。ナナル、早く吐かせないと。
救急車呼ぶか。
Perhaps.
はーい、セリラだ。セリラがいる。幻覚見始めちゃった。
Well, the ambulance then came and took Nana off to the hospital. Men in special protective suits from the military or something came and sealed the omelet in an iron box before loading it up into some heavily guarded vehicle and taking off. Okay, so it was a biohazard, basically. Several days later, after Nana was finally released from the hospital.
登校日前に退院できてよかった。
I'm currently trudging down the asphalt road under the blistering summer sun, clad in my school uniform. Nana and Suzu are right beside me.
大丈夫？ただの登校日なんだし、今日はやっぱり休んだ方が。
You mean orientation, so we're going back to class? Is that what it is? I mean, I guess summer's over then. I'm with Suzu. Still not too late to go back.
平気だって。それにサマコミ戻ってからしばらく B 県のみんなと会ってないから会いたいし。
I mean, that's true, we haven't seen him in a while. I guess canceling club sighting. The reason the nurse can handle hot weather would have been bad in its own way.
わかった。でも具合悪くなったらすぐに行ってね。
She'll be fine.
はーい。
You know, I really wonder where they took that omelet off to.
普通に捨てられたんじゃないの？自分で言ってて悲しくなるけど。
Not sure they could have done that.
お医者さんたちの反応を見てたら、それだけで終わるとは思えないんだけど。
Yep, biohazard.
何それ？一体どんな反応だったの？
You very clearly been poisoned by something, but no matter how much they tried to identify the poison, they just couldn't.
先生たち、すごく不思議な顔してたよ。
You could use that omelet to get away with yeah, with murder.
私の料理は最近兵器扱い。
Yeah, there you go. Pretty much. They say that they even call it the world-renowned doctors or some big name university to help solve the mystery.
はあ、ちゃんと食べられるものしか入れてないのに、なんでああなったんだろ
Are you sure about
う。
that?
一種の才能かもしれないね。
Yeah, too bad she won't be able to replicate it though.
マジで、私隠れた天才だったの。
No, I'm not sure making poisonous food is a skill to be proud of.
どこかの過激な武装集団が目をつけてスカウトに
Hey, hey, hey. Please, no.
武装集団。
Suzu, no, this is not something to get excited about. I can only pray that in several years' time Nando's cooking experiment doesn't revisit us as a weapon of mass destruction. As we walk, we continue trotting down that route to school.
あと夏休みも半分か。今年の夏はサマコミ行ったり入院したりいろいろあったな。
You were only in the hospital for 3 days.
入院は入院でしょ
I guess.
長引かなくて本当によかったね。
Eventually, we find ourselves walking among the crowd of other students. Not long later, Maho comes running over us.
そうすけ。あ、おはよう、魔法お姉ちゃん。おはようございます。
Yay! Together after, at last.
おはようってナナル、もういいのか？入院したって聞いたが。
大丈夫大丈夫。念のための入院だったから。
それならいいんだが、どうして入院したんだ？食べ物にでも当たったのか？
Basically.
だいたいそんな感じ。
そうか。今年の夏は例年より暑いから食べ物が傷みやすくなるって言うしな。
Wait, so it's the heat. That's the problem? We can only dryly laugh in response. Sorry for throwing the blame on you, Mother Nature. As I'm thinking that, though, Maho suddenly stops in her tracks. What happened? What's up?
いや、なんだか視線を感じて。
Wait, really?
視線って？
あっち側。
I look over the direction she's pointing and spy a group of guys from the school. I don't know if I know or not. Okay. Will you be any more suspicious? The second we look at them, they start all start. Wait, what? They start fidgeting. Okay, so we immediately start stare at the ground. Others off the distance.
なんかあっちの男子集団もこっち見てるような。え、どこ？あっちあっち。
Suzu and I immediately look where she's pointing. They're staring bros. It's another group of guys from school eyeing us and whispering while huddled together.
なあ、そうすけ、今あいつらこっち見たって言ってなかったか？
Well, we did look at them.
いや、というか、鈴があっちを見た瞬間に反応したような気がするんだが。
Oh, I see.
私？鈴の顔になんかついてる？そんな風に顔をじーっと見られたら恥ずかしいよ。照れてる照れてる。もう私で遊ばないで。それに私が見られてるとは限らないよ。ナナルを見てるかもしれないし。じゃあすず、周りをぐるって見回してみたら？アイドルみたいな笑顔でさ。アイドルみたいなこんな風にニコーって。こう
She follows our resident idol lover's example and smiles
お、い
sweetly.
いねいいね。それじゃあその笑顔をキープしたまま周囲をぐるって見回してみよう。はい。
Another's urging Suzu maintains that darling smile and does a little twirl. Okay, so they are really excited. They just did that wave with their vocals. Not sure what I expected, but I sure wasn't that.
やっぱりみんな鈴を見てたんだな。
なんで私？
She's really confused at the reaction. In fact, I can see a visible fear in her eyes as she surveys the crowd. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the crowd is growing my bad in size too. Hold up, where are all those people coming
し
from?
かもみんな鈴を見てる。
Time to run.
私何もしてないよ。殺しとか盗みとか薬とか何もないよ。
What is this? CSI Japan edition? Those are words you'd never expect to hear from out of such a cute, adorable little girl's mouth. Real talk though, what's going on here? I could understand if they were staring at Nanaru, but they're not.
なんで？
Probably worried about whether or not you're gonna blow up a school or
卵焼きか。卵焼きなの？っていうかいつの間に広まったの？
卵焼き？ 卵焼きがどうかしたのか？
Oh, don't worry about it. It's nothing. Let's just go to school.
ああ。
The numbers of looks we're getting, or should I say Suzu's getting, only increase the closer we get to school. Stare times 2, glance times 2.
何かあったのかな。
I don't think she did anything. I think she's just cute. That's what's happening.
何かってなんだよ。すず、何か心当たりないか？どんな些細なことでもいいから。
ない。わからない。本当に全然。これですよ、これ。
Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Hello there. Whoa, when did she... was it most her way here?
びっくりした。先輩、何か心当たりがあるんですか？心当たりと言いますか、物証と言いますか。
There's an article?
です。
She holds out a magazine.
なんだこれ。
先週発売された若い女性向けのファッション雑誌です。
You read fashion magazines, senpai? Bit of a shock, to be honest. I assume eroge magazines would be the only thing she'd read.
そりゃ買いますよ、女の子ですから。ちなみにこれは近場の田舎コンビニでも入荷している貴重なもので、発売日当日に売り切れ続出という人気雑誌。
True.
これを買わずんば女子にあらずというぐらいの有名なやつです。
ゲーム雑誌しか。
お料理の雑誌は買うかな。揃いも揃って現代的キラキラ女子力に欠けてますね。
It says the eroge addict. I picture her going up the register with an eroge magazine in one hand and a fashion magazine in the other. God, I wish I could see the look of the poor cashier's
何を
face.
言ってるんですか。ファッション誌とエロゲ雑誌には可愛いが詰まってるんですよ。
In your eyes, maybe. And you actually buy eroge magazine?
なんでもいいけど、結局この雑誌に何があるんだ？
おっと、忘れてました。この特集を見てください。
She flips through several pages until she reaches a page titled "It's Not Too Late: The Best Secret Sightseeing Spots." What does sightseeing have to do with
こ
anything?
こです、ここ。
She continues to turn the pages until she reaches one title "Discover." At One Nation's beaches huts, what summer show girls are wearing this season. Alongside these are various pictures of girls working at the beach cabanas and other similar restaurants. It's a magazine for girls, so there are no seductive poses or anything, but all the girls' pictures are really good looking and beaming with perfect summer smiles. And the girls posted top and center at the article is none other than...
これって。
What? The photo is big enough to take the entire page on its own. The girl is in a white one-piece swimsuit, holding tongs in both hands. It's Suzu.
これ、私。
It was a photo taken back when we were at the beach cabana working to gather funds for the summer Komi trip.
大繁盛の海の家、名物の焼きそばを作るのは真夏の美少女。控えめな笑顔と白い水着がぴったりの夏娘か。確かにこれは鈴にしか見えないな。
こんな写真いつの間に？
I wonder. They never told us anything. Without consent? She gasps out, seemingly just having to remember something important.
そういえばあの時、店長さんがカメラ持ってきた人を連れてきて、この人が写真撮らせてもらいたいって言ってたような。なんで教えてくれなかったの？写真撮ったのってほんの一瞬だったし、焼きそば作るのに忙しくてすっかり忘れちゃってて。
鈴、アルバイト期間中はかなり働き詰めになってたしな。
Yeah, perhaps.
集中だな。集中だな。じゃあ、引っ張んなよ。
At this point, Kara comes running over with Akane senpai in tow.
集中だな。雑誌見たでごじゃる。
Let go of her shirt. You're showing her.
ね、カーラもファッション雑誌とか読むのか？
ク クラスのどこからお借りしたでごじゃる。
なんだ、脅かすなよ。
There really shouldn't be any consultation. I hope she would have noticed the fatal flaw in her femininity by now, but no, she doesn't want to feel alone.
なぜ彼みんなが映ってないでごじゃるか。シュチュ殿だけなんてずるいでごじゃる。ずるいとかそういう問題ですか？彼も撮って欲しかったでごじゃる。今さら文句言ったって仕方ないでしょ。
Maybe in the next edition.
しかしながら
Guy senpai bites her on the shoulder as she throws her temper tantrum.
カーラ、ためになることを教えてあげる。ためになることでごじゃるか。わかった、ホモだ。決めつけんなや。
Why? We all know what it's gonna be.
私、ためになること聞きたいです。私も興味本位で聞きたいです。よしよし。
She's too happy about this, by the way. Ignoring Nana's subtle diss, Akane senpai clears her throat and begins to tell us.
真に美しい花はひっそりと目立たないように咲くもの。でもホモはいい。バラバラ大輪の花を咲かせてほしい。
You don't have to forcefully insert BL into everything.
私から BL 取り上げたら何が残ると。開き直り方が豪快ですね、相変わらず。この流れ、もう天丼ですね。ところて。
And that's where the conversation ends. Of course, she has to steer this conversation into that direction. Of course.
ねえ、カーラ、クラスの人からその雑誌見せてもらったの？その通りでごじゃる。カーラと同じ部活の子だよねと聞かれたでソロ。私も似たような感じで、なぜかカーラに捕まって校内引きずり回しのけ。すごいとばっちりやん。
Given who we're talking about, I imagine she was too lazy to put on any resistance and just let her get roped into this.
ということは結構広まってるんだな。
I mean, yeah, I mean, the whole school basically, the whole town basically.
どうしよう。
You can always just, I mean, change your appearance, I guess. Then again, I don't know. I don't think people care because I mean, obviously, you're not wearing the swimsuit that it's shown on the magazine, but people still know who you are. So she mutters that while staring at a hole in the magazine Kisu-senpai lent her.
クラスの子たちもこれ知ってるか
Oh,
な。
trust me, everyone knows.
隣のクラスのカーラが知ってるってことはもう噂広まってるんじゃない？
この雑誌発売先週だったんだよな。通学の途中で知らない男子が鈴のことを見てたってことはメールとか LINE とかで広まってるんじゃないか？
ああ、その可能性ありそう。
Technology has made it super easy for information to spread, huh? The crowd of people start staring at Suzu has grown while we've been standing around chatting. Okay, she's cute. She seems kind of older in the photo. People may just be coming to see her out of curiosity, but they're all leaving rather satisfied. Well, she doesn't seem that... she's not happy. But Suzu herself looks incredibly unsettled. There's no hint of a smile on her face.
ねえ、どうするすず。これがきっかけでスカウトされちゃったりしたら。
Oh yeah, to be basically a model.
私、リアルプロデューサーになるよ。全力ですずをアシストするから。私にアイドルなんて無理だよ。
I mean, it doesn't have to be an idol. You can actually just be a model. If people find you that attractive, then yeah, you can have a modeling career.
いやいや、すずなら結婚で電撃引退したしほちんみたいな伝説的アイドルになれるって。そうかな。
Her words have much less energy to them than usual. What's up, Suzu? You don't seem too cheerful.
あ、ごめん、勝手なことばかり言って。さすがにいきなり注目されたからってすずが嬉しいかどうかは別問題だよね。ごめん。なんかすずがみんなに可愛いって言われたのが嬉しくて。
The apology in on and of itself also sinks Nanaru's mood.
そんな落ち込まないで。ナナルは何も悪くないよ。
I mean, the problem is that everybody already knows about the picture. You can't really do anything about it.
ナナルはともかく、すずは目立つの好きじゃなさそうだし。私そんな目立ちたがりや違うし。もしアイドルになりませんかと声をかけられたらどうするでごじゃるか。とりあえず名刺もらって一晩考えてから、私は興味なかったんですけど家族が応援してくれたからって電話するかな。ほら、すぐに食いついたらがっついてると思われるかもだし。
You really thought this out. She tried pulling that ditzy idol act. They see through her fast. She's way too much of an open book.
しかしこんなに大きく取り上げられてるのってすずだけだな。
Too bad I can't see the picture. She remarks half in admiration as she flips through the magazine. She's right though. Suzu's image is definitely the most conspicuous.
この特集の中でもトップ扱いされているのは一目瞭然ですが、この号の雑誌の中でスズチン以上に大きく写真が載ってるのは男性アイドルのグラビアぐらいですよ。すごいでこちゃん。私こんな風になるって思わなくて、隅っこにちょっとだけかと。
That's why whenever someone tells you they want your picture, you might as well just say no. Mako and I look at each other as Suzu voices herself in sadness. Maybe Nanaru wasn't the only one getting overexcited. Maybe we're all equally to blame.
すまない。すずがこの話題にあんまり触れられたくないならもう言わない。
Yeah, let's. Maybe I'll see if I can get everyone to stop talking about it too.
そんなことできんの？
I'm a brother, and I'm gonna protect my sister like my life depends on it. I puff up my chest with pride. In reality, though, I haven't had the slightest idea what I'm going to do. They do say you can't stop people from gossiping, and I don't have many acquaintances, so in all honesty, I probably can't do much of anything. But Suzu,
ありがとう、兄さん。
she giggles at my bold declaration.
大丈夫だよ。びっくりはしたけど、こんな風に大きく取り上げてもらえて嬉しいよ。
Yeah, the problem is I can't see the picture. Why can't they show the picture? It's not like she's naked or anything. She's not. She's in a swimsuit, and it's a swimsuit that she wore before. Yeah, during that part-time job thing. Yeah, I remember. I think I do remember some of the lines where the one that was in charge wanted to take a picture, but I guess well, I mean, I guess people were expecting not just her but everybody else. I'm guessing the manager probably did take a picture of the others, but at the end she was the only one that had the better picture taken. She doesn't seem nearly as happy as she claims to be. It's obvious that she's trying to ease our worries. Don't you like the photo? Yeah, I take another look at the photo in the magazine. Typically, you expect to see some sexy model in her 20s on the beach, looking Yakisoba in so super revealing bikini, but Suzu swimsuit is much more modest. She seems so pure and genuine, and her pale white skin only serves to reinforce that image. The cameraman must have been skilled too. He made the sweat on her forehead glisten in a very picturesque manner. I think it's a good shot of you. Yeah, it really accentuates your cuteness as well as your well-mannered personality. I'm sure our parents will be ecstatic if they see this.
メロマンさんが凄腕の人だったんじゃないかな。
Well, it doesn't seem like her issues with the photo itself. So I can't help but wonder why she seems so down. You can be honest with us, Suzu. If you don't like it, you can say so.
無理なんてしてないよ。いや、無理してないとため息なんてつかないでしょ。そうじゃないの。そうじゃなくて、 申し訳なくて。何がでごじゃるか？だってこんなにいい写真を撮ってくれるカメラマンさんが来てたんだよ。
Mm-hmm.
せっかく写真を撮ってもらったのに、みんなにも声をかければよかったなって。近くにいたんだし。
So that's what it is. And this cameraman definitely would have been able to get good shots of everyone. Suzu just happened to be the one to catch his eye first because she was working right in front of the store cooking yakisoba. So I guess she feels guilty about being the only one to have gotten special attention.
もうそんなに気にしなくてもいいって。
だよね。バイトの時って結構忙しかったし、すずだってほとんど休まずに延々焼きそば焼いてたじゃん。
あの状況でみんなに声をかけても集まるのは無理だったと思うぞ。休憩時間もバラバラだったんだし。
マホ殿のおっしゃる通りでごじゃる。写真はやっぱり残念でごじゃるか。
撮ってもらいたかったとか、意外。
Do you like getting your photo taken, Kara?
そうではなく、アバイトがとても楽しかったのでごじゃる。ゆえに、今更ながら、
Oh, as a group? Is that what you're saying? Like a group photo? I get what you're saying.
ああ、それは確かにそうだな。
There you go.
サマコミの時も写真とか撮っておけばよかった。
Well, we have to take one next time we get a chance. Will there be a next time?
じゃあ私カメラ係。もちろんすずも一緒に写ってくれるよね。いやー、楽しみだな。
Naruto puts a quick stop to Suzu's attempt to atonement. She then smugly turns to me asking for praise. I give her a good job, smiling response. I'm glad that Naruto wants Suzu to feel like she's loved both at home and in the B team.
いやー、でも雑誌に載ってようやく学園中の男子がすずに注目し始めたか。乗り遅れちゃったか。私なんてとっくにビッグウェーブに乗ってたのにな。
Huh, you gotta say you're the OG. I've been riding that wave ever since she was born. Get on my level.
私は生死の段階からビッグウェーブに乗ってましたよ。
What? What? Was that joke really necessary?
私はその前世から。
What? You didn't have to force her to come out with something just to join in. Why does she have to be so awkward?
いやー、それにしても鼻が高いよね。私の妹が学園のアイドルになっちゃったわけだし。アイドル？とりあえず学園中の視線を集めたことは間違いないですよ。
That is true.
アイドルの第一歩を踏み出した感じでござるな。そんな私、アイドルなんて。
Don't say that.
お、フラグ成立。なんで？私、アイドルなんてできません。ってキャラほどデビューした後メンタル強い。
True.
私はポチッポなんかに負けないっていう女騎士が一度落ちるとはヘガを晒しながらあえぐのと同じ原理ですね。
Oh boy.
ちげえよ。いや、あんまり違わない？
I mean, that's some analogy right there. Don't think about it too hard. You'd only hurt yourself. He's a senpai is ingenious at controlling conversations. A simpleton like you stands no chance.
宗介くんにそこまで褒められるなんて。
Oh yeah, I forgot that she has a big crush on Sosuke. Was not praise.
でもすずがみんなに可愛いって褒められると誇らしい気分だな。私は関係ないはずなんだけど。そんな
ことないよ。私にとって魔法お姉ちゃんは本当のお姉ちゃんみたいに思ってるから。だから喜んでくれると私も嬉しい。もう一人のお姉ちゃんも誇りに思ってるよ。ナル殿はシュジュ殿の妹ではないのでござるか？だって勉強も性格もどう考えてもシュジュ殿の方が上でござるし。ぐー、毒気のない無邪気な顔で言われると怒るに怒れない。というとでも思ったかバーカ！かわいしは勘弁してくだ。いた。
You actually punched her? Wow.
エロゲ声優にデビューした時はぜひサインをよろしくお願いしますね。
Why voice acting? And why only eroge?
考えてみてください、宗介くん。可愛い妹がエロゲに出演する。そう思うと
What is wrong with you?
ドキドキしません。
Absolutely. She's too pure. It'd be great.
興奮すんなよ。兄さんがそう言うなら、私エロゲでも何でも。
What is going on?
流されないで。
We continue until the school bell rang. Looking around in panic, I realized most of the other students around us have already left. Crap, we gotta get to our classrooms. We'll be late.
どうせ先生がベラベラ喋って終わるだけだし、早く終わって部室に集合しよう。
あー、めんどい。登校日ってなんであるんだろう。はいはいはい。カーラ知ってるでこちゃん。夏休み中に瀬戸が死んでいないか首を揃えて確認する儀式でこちゃん。
That's one way to put it, I guess. Really?
そんな登校日ってそんなに重い意味があったんだ。ねえよ。
Since we haven't seen each other since summer Komi, there's a whole lot of us to talk about. Even though we're running into school, our conversations don't stop. And in the middle of what should have been a normal day?
すみません。あかね先輩、放課後ちょっといいですか？私に？
Yeah, I observed the initial sight of Suzu talking to Akane senpai.
お時間を少しいただきたいんです。何よ？放課後にちょっとお話を。
Interesting.
何どうしたの？すずに時間よこせって言われた。大したことじゃないんだ。本当だよ。
なんだなんだ。
まさかシュジュ殿、あかね殿に性癖を開発されて。
Senpai, please don't drag Suzu over to the dark side.
女子ディスってんのかめ。
No, not at all. I was just talking about you specifically.
もっと失礼。
As far as I'm concerned, Akane senpai is basically a BL personified. Nothing I can do about that.
私が人を見境なくホモの世界に引き込むような女に見える？
Oh yeah, you do. Stop that, you're making me worried now. The creepy, ominous laugh is really setting me on edge.
まあまあ先輩、あかね殿は冗談半分で言っただけでござる。
Oh, I skipped. Hold on. Backlog. I skipped So the other half was serious. Okay. Crap, I don't know if I can still be Suzu's brother if she becomes a filthy fanatic.
男子のエロ本やエロゲと同じですよ。知ったとしても触らないでそっとしておいてほしいという感じではないでしょうか。
珍しく同意見。
珍しくは余計です。あ、私違うよ。 BL とかそういうのじゃないから。本当。
引き込める女子は全て沼に引きずり込むスタンスですが何か。
引きずり込む気満々だ。
鈴の作品好みの傾向は男キャラ多めの作品。ゆえに引きずり込むことはたやすい。
あかね先輩、私の好きな作品に同性愛者はいませんよ。先輩、鈴を同人系ホモに引きずり込むのは無理じゃないですか？この子キャラをめでるというかストーリーをめでるタイプですし。
諦めないで。
I'm tired of this stupidity.
複水盆踊りノリターンっていうことわざを思い出したでごじゃる。
I refuse to acknowledge the existence of that, mostly because it actually fits. Right on that note, okay.
早く行かないと遅刻しちゃう。急がないと。
We've been late for a while, actually. She quickly runs off.
待ってよ、すず。置いてかないでほしいでごじゃる。
Nana and Kara immediately give
私
chase.
たちも急がないとな。
Yeah, we quickly start walking after the first years. She wants to talk with you, Akane senpai. About what? You got any idea?
ま、あんまり気にするな。案ずるより産むがやすしと言うだろ。
Can you think of anything she might Want to talk about Akane Senpai?
え
Wait, Akane Senpai.
ホモ赤ちんの印象はホモオンリーですか。おや、もうすぐ月末エロゲの日ですね。購入リストを作らないと。
You're not much of a difference in her, Senpai. But still, I wonder what Suzu wants to talk about with Akane Senpai. No matter how much I brood over it, nothing comes to mind. I should be able to figure these things out as her big brother, too. My chest starts to hurt. I should be able to understand her better than anyone else. I sigh secretly, so the girls running alongside won't notice. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. And because of the music, I'm guessing something interesting is about to happen. Well, that was something. It started with what? Another cooking something that was a biohazard. And then we basically reunited with everybody after, you know, taking time off. And apparently Suzu, you know, she's basically famous because she appeared in a magazine. Yeah, obviously fully clothed. I mean, I wouldn't say fully clothed, but at least in a swimsuit, which is okay. At least she was wearing something. But yeah, it got the eyes of everybody because the school knows. And well, I mean, we'll see what happens. And now she wants to talk to Akane Senpai for some reason. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made this far into the video, leave a like, leave a comment if you liked as well. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the next one.